Welcome to Made for More podcast, where faith and personal growth converge. I'm Julia, and I'm honored to guide you on a journey of empowerment and transformation alongside our occasional co-host, Omar. We are passionate believers and advocates for unlocking your God-given full potential. Join us as we explore the intersection of faith, life, business, and relationships, igniting a fire within to embrace the truth that your life is destined for greatness. Together, we'll uncover strategies, insights, and stories that inspire and equip you to become the best version of yourself. Get ready to embark on a fulfilling quest towards personal and professional fulfillment, guided by faith and the unwavering belief that you, my friend, are made for more. Hey y'all, it's Julia's Keeps It Real, and today we are going to talk about organization. So you'd be surprised how important this is, on how this helps me literally be able to do it all. But before we get into that, I just have to freak out for a moment for a few things. So number one, I'm freaking out because I have no foundation on, literally no foundation. Isn't that crazy? Like, zoom in for you. No foundation. That's how clear my skin looks. I have just concealer on a little bit, and I have on my mascara and eyeliner, and I did my lips, and I put some little glow on my face, but that is it. It feels so good to feel good in the skin that you're in and not feel like you have to have on a ton of makeup, right? The next thing that I am freaking out about is my team has tripled our team volume from February to March, and we have almost doubled our team volume when it comes to comparing it to April and May. So in a summer month when business usually is slower, like compared to holiday seasons and things like that, and we have a few people that are on the brink of promotions, insane, including myself, and I'm like $200 something away from another bonus. So sorry if I'm freaking out a little today, and I'm a little excited because it's just where I'm at in life, okay? All right, so let's talk about organization, and a fun thing that I found recently when I was organizing, a fun wish list that I created a long time ago. So we're gonna get into that. So it's really important to be organized in order to have it all, do it all, whatever, right? But what do I mean by organization? There's different parts that you need to organize. The first thing about organization is organizing your space. So if somebody could drop below, organize your space, I'd really appreciate that. Organize your space. So it has been known, it's been scientifically proven that if you are around a space that is organized and looks good, you feel good. Have you ever noticed that? Like when you clean up your bedroom, when you make your bed, when your kitchen's clean and mopped and things just kind of are pretty, when you open the blinds, you feel good. Like my closet's color organized, I open it makes me feel good, right? But not only that, it helps you save time. So organizing your space it takes time to do that, but it saves time in the long run because you're not having to figure out where do I put this, or even organizing things on your phone. Like if you don't have your pictures for before and afters in a space that you can quickly send to people, you're wasting time running through, yeah, girl, let me get that photo to you. Well, after I go through my thousands of photos, right? So literally organizing your space can also mean digitally, okay? I like to remember that if you are at a point in your life where things seem a little chaotic, or I don't know how to explain it, chaotic or just nuts, busy, hectic, look around and notice that maybe your bedroom's a little chaotic. Maybe your, kitchen, your dishes are still in the sink. Your environment kind of shows where you are mentally and where your mindset's at and how you are processing things. So the more you can keep things organized and neat and clean, the more peace you will also have in your mind. Because I know that happens for me personally. Whenever things are going crazy and I'm oh my gosh, I'm normally have these things, everything has a place. Why am I not putting in the place? So I need to slow down and kind of get that rhythm back. And so I think that's just really important to organize your space, take it day by day, space by space. I also people think I'm crazy at work because they're do you do work in this office? Because it's so neat and clean. And I'm yes, trust me, the hustle is on all day, but I don't leave work until my desk is organized. And even when I was a teacher, I would have papers to grade, stacks on stacks of stuff, being thrown at me, but I would not leave my classroom until I reorganized my desk. And then now, like, I'm not going to leave office referrals, confidential stuff, any just random things on my desk to walk in the next day and see chaos and see my yesterday's stuff. And that already kind of triggers that anxiety, at least for me, of like, there's just so much stuff I got to do. So clean it up, put it up, have a folder where maybe it's like your to-do list folder where you can actually like put it somewhere and not just like leave it out everywhere. Okay. All right. So the next thing is organize systems. Drop below, organize systems. What that means is if you're tired of being a broken record, then stop. Stop being a broken record. Find a way to alleviate that and save yourself time. So in my last company, I had a team of almost like over 400 people. And when they would join their business, and there were some months where I had 30 people join me at once, and I did not want to keep repeating the same thing over. And I'm like, okay, this is getting redundant. This is taking a lot of my time, and I need to prioritize other things, or I need to spend time doing this other stuff because I am trying to do it all, right? So that's when I decided to create a website. So y'all have heard me mention that before. You don't have to be that advanced if you don't want to. Maybe create a checklist if it's for business. If it's for your actual work, your other job, what are things that you constantly have to repeat? Can you make a quick video? So for teachers, I know that I constantly had to repeat a few things. And I didn't want to keep doing that. So I created some how-to videos. I created these are our systems. These are our expectations, things like that. So I can easily send to people. Creating some email scripts if you constantly for work or for your business have to kind of send the same type of messages or emails. Get one of those to be like your template and copy and paste that and edit that to meet the needs of whoever you're talking to in that moment. So you're not having to start all the way over from scratch and you're wasting time. I'm so big on time because it's something you can never get back. And if you are trying to do it all, every minute counts. Every hour counts. Like I literally was just doing interviews and I was like getting antsy, like, okay, like this, I got to move on because I got other things to do because I'm just like, got to go, right? So organize systems. All right, next, the last thing is to organize your thoughts. Drop below, organize your thoughts. I think it's super important to journal. In fact, I have several journals. It's probably too many. I like carry a backpack with all these journals, like a prayer journal, business journal, work journal. But it has been another thing that's been scientifically proven is you have a 20% greater chance of accomplishing goals when you write them down. When you take the time to not just leave it up here, but to actually write it out, you have a greater chance of being successful. And I don't like to just say, I will write a book, right? Change that to, what do you want to write a book for? Like for me, like I want to write a book so I can have like a legacy that I leave that people like, if I have kids, 20, 30, 40, 50 years from now, there's something that could be said like, look at this book that Grandma Julia wrote, So that would not just be, I want to write a book. I would change that wording to, I am an author, right? I have successfully written a book. So write things in the statements of I am and I have, as if you are already speaking it into existence. So it's super important to write those things down, visualize, create vision boards if that works for you. Just journal, just talk about your dreams, your visions, things that you're wanting to accomplish in life. Create a goal list, and then maybe the next paper or the next side of that is just your action steps on how you're going to achieve those goals. I think that's important too. So anyway, I found when I was cleaning out my filing cabinets, I'm not going to like showcase this because it's a little personal, but I found a paper where I have like 15 things that I wanted to accomplish. And y'all, I had to have written this like literally in college because my handwriting is awful. And then also like some of the things that I have on here, I'm like, yeah, I don't know if I want to go skydiving anymore. So, but I decided when I found this paper to check off the things that I've done. And this paper is at least 10 years old. And so it was so cool to find this. I don't know why I kept it for 10 years and like where, I don't know. Don't ask me all those questions. But like owning my own home or like something simple, like going out of the country, like traveling outside the country. So it's kind of cool to see these things that I've already accomplished. And then it's cool to see the things on my list that I still want to accomplish that I'm getting close to. So I just think that the more you write things down, it helps you get it out of your head and all jumbled, but also written out kind of helps you get to that goal faster. And then writing those statements like I am and I have are super, super powerful. So those are my tips. Organize your space, organize your systems, and organize your thoughts. Think about which one of those three that you need to tackle first, because you can't do them all at once. You kind of need to figure it out. I would love to hear from you. Let me know which one you feel like you got to accomplish. I can even help hold you accountable and we can check in. And let me know if you find this helpful in any way. But the more you take the time to organize your life, the more successful you will be able to be at being able to do it all. All right, you guys, as always, choose love. Love doesn't matter or doesn't care or doesn't, I'm saying both at the same time. It doesn't matter if you are, doesn't care. Why can I not speak? About your sex, your weight or age. It doesn't matter if you're white, black, brown, or beige. Choose love. Love on everybody. I love you. See you next time. Bye.